fans, I'm Grace Carter, and this is Tennis Now, presented by Tennis Express. Turn out the lights, the party's over. Well, the tennis season continues. We've got Fed Cup, Davis Cup, the WTA Finals, and the World Tour Finals still coming, but as far as Grand Slam tennis goes, sad to say, it's over. But while you're counting the days to the 2017 Australian Open, and I think it's 126 if you're counting, let's take a moment to reflect upon the highlights and lowlights of the 2016 Grand Slam season. Lowlight, Nadal's wrist. The toughest and saddest moment of the 2016 Grand Slam season came when nine-time Roland Garros champion Rafa Nadal had to pull out of the men's singles draw after just 2 rounds. The King of Clay had worked so hard to get his game into shape and was truly looking like a contender to win his 10th title in Paris. If he had lost it on the court, it would have been one thing, but to watch Nadal walk away from the tournament in a cloud of injury doubt was all the more heartbreaking. Our highlight, Angelique Kerber's rise. What a season the 28-year-old German has turned in. Not only did she play her first major final at the Australian Open this January, where she won her first Slam title by upsetting Serena Williams in the final there, Kerber proved to be the real deal when she reached the final at Wimbledon. And just in case y'all weren't convinced, she produced a spirited run to the U.S. Open title in New York, climbing to #1 in the world for the first time as a result. Another lowlight, Roger Federer missing 2 majors. Federer's record streak of 65 consecutive majors played came to a screeching halt at Roland Garros. The Swiss maestro, hobbled by a knee injury and back problems plus illness, tried to be fit for the year's second major, but ended up having to pull the plug at Roland Garros. Things got even more depressing when the 17-time major champion elected to skip the U.S. Open in order to properly rehab his injuries. Here's to perfect attendance at the majors in 2017, Roger. We're hoping for it. Highlight, Djokovic finally wins Paris. This spring in Paris, the world's best player finally got the title he coveted most. Novak Djokovic became the 8th player in Open-era history to claim the career Grand Slam in 2016 when he defeated Andy Murray in a 4-set final and raised the trophy as the French Open crowd showered him with affection. It was a well-deserved moment in the sun for the world #1. Djokovic's crowning achievement was one of the emotional high points of the Grand Slam season. It left him tied with Rory Emerson for 4th on the all-time Grand Slam title list with 12. But most of all, it left Nole satisfied with a long-time dream of his finally realized. A lowlight, Francesca Schiavone's streak of consecutive majors ends. Francesca Schiavone's streak of 61 consecutive majors played ended at the Australian Open this year without much fanfare. She lost a second-round qualifying match to Virginia Razzano and thus did not get to play in the main draw. The former Grand Slam champion is one of the game's great personalities and competitors, and it was sad to see her streak get broken. And by the way, if it was our call, we would have given Schiavone a wild card. Just saying. Another highlight, Serena's 22nd major title. The gesture was great, the tennis even better. Serena Williams came to Wimbledon on a mission to dominate grass court Mecca like only she can. And after a hard-fought final with Angelique Kerber, it was mission accomplished. Williams locked up her 22nd Grand Slam and 7th Wimbledon title to further solidify her legacy as one of the all-time great, if not the greatest, tennis player in history. Another lowlight, Djokovic's degrading health. Novak Djokovic's toes caused quite a commotion at this year's U.S. Open singles final. Suddenly, an intense physical battle with Stan Wawrinka in the final took its toll on Djokovic and he could barely move. It was sad to see a great champion, one that has become known for his durability and stamina, to be left as a shell of himself on Arthur Ashe Stadium. Thought to be invincible just 3 months ago when he won Roland Garros, Djokovic's struggles at the U.S. Open show how truly difficult it is to maintain excellence through all 4 Grand Slams in a season. Another highlight, Garbiñe Muguruza's breakthrough in Paris. The Spaniard is still trying to figure out that consistency thing at the majors, but wow, when Garbiñe Muguruza is on, she is on. The Spaniard dropped the first set in her first-round match at Roland Garros, but then proceeded to win the next 14. The final 2 were the most impressive. Muguruza stormed past Serena Williams 7-5, 6-4 to win her maiden major. Incredible achievement by Muguruza, who at 22 still has plenty of time to work on producing more magic on the Grand Slam stage. And another highlight for you. This one involves the Stanimal. The legend of the Stanimal is alive and well in 2016, and what a truly remarkable legend Stan Wawrinka has become. For the third straight year, the Swiss has risen up the ranks to defeat a reigning world number one in a Grand Slam final. Wawrinka, who defeated Novak Djokovic at the U.S. Open for his third major title, has now won 11 straight tour-level finals, and he becomes just the fifth player to win 2 or more majors after turning 30 in Open era history. 5 players to win 2 or more majors in the Open era: Rod Laver at 4, Rosewall at 4, Agassi at 2, Connors at 2, and Wawrinka at 2. There you have it. Those are our best and worst Grand Slam moments of 2016. Did we miss anything? If so, let us know in the comments section. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Grace Carter. See you next time here on Tennis Now.